and she held up a rifle.
A rifle?
And
I'm
sure it's a BB gun, but she shot me in my eye.
Okay. Tell me what happened.
On May 08, 2024, police rushed to a residential street after an Amazon driver reported being shot in the eye with a BB gun. What started as a dispute over a parked delivery van had quickly escalated, leaving officers to determine exactly what happened before that shot was fired.
What's going on?
At that house down here with the red door.
Red door?
Red door.
Okay. Where's that person at?
I'm not sure. The car was behind me. So I made a stop to, deliver the package. He parked in his driveway and walked down there by me because I was still down there. He said, why would you park in the middle of the street? This is our street or something like that. And I told him just going about his business. I'm Amazon, it's my job.
Yeah.
So he was trying to fight me when he was saying all of this stuff.
It was a black male?
Yes.
What kind of car was he in?
I'm not sure. It drove around the house.
Around to the back of this house?
It had to.
2316. It's going to be a black male subject. Apparently he drove his vehicle behind 6th on the same street. What color was the car?
Black.
Black car?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you just hang out over by our cars? You're okay right now? Can you open your eye up? Okay. Alright, just hang out over there and meet with one of those officers. In 23, it's going to be a black car. There is like an apartment type building back here. There's like an apartment type building back here.
Oh, okay.
Hey, come here.
Hands.
Come on.
Yeah, come here.
Come on. Yeah, I don't have anything. I'm the one who called you guys.
Okay.
Yeah. We're open now. Yeah, so he was pulling up, threatening us, telling us to get out of his way.
We're just going to pat you down real quick. Hang on.
Okay, I don't have anything.
Okay. Do you have anything on you, ma'am? It's just how we pat people down, okay? You're good right now. Just like this. Spread your legs for me.
Anybody else in the backyard?
No.
Any dogs or anything?
In the house.
Okay.
He constantly kept threatening us, cussing us out. We're just telling him, you can't park in the middle of the road. He has his door wide open as he's walking to deliver packages,
Okay.
Can I see your eye real quick? You're not bleeding bad. Is it still in there that you know of? No. Okay. Can you tell me what happened to what you know?
I delivered at this house. I stopped, and he drove to the house and parked, and he walked all the way down here, and then he asked, like, why would you stop in the middle of the street? I said, I'm delivering. That's my job, to deliver to Amazon.
Yeah.
So he was trying to fight me. I got back in the van, and I was going to deliver to the house across the street from him. Yeah. He walked up to me again, and I told him just go on by his business. His girlfriend get out the car, a white Caucasian, and she held up a rifle.
A rifle?
And I'm sure it's a BB gun, but she shot me in my eye.
Okay. Tell me what happened.
He pulls up, delivering Amazon packages, has his door wide open. He's across the street delivering a package. We honk the horn for him to move his car. Another car is trying to get by, so he has to hurry up, run from whatever house he was at to shut his door. Then he slams on his brakes and wouldn't let us get by. We go to drive over, he's not letting us go to turn in. We go to drive, he's not letting us get over. Finally, I have to aggressively turn and drive around and cut in my yard a little bit just to park right here.
Okay.
Get out the car, he's screaming obscenities at me.
Like such as?
Such as, f you're a kid, you know what I mean? Look at those tight ass pants.
I'm trying to fight.
Yeah, trying to fight. So I walk over there to him. I met him right there where he is now. He's still just cussing me out. He goes to reach in his vehicle once. Reached in his vehicle again. I'm like, wait, what are you doing? You know what I mean? Like, what are you doing? So my wife is seeing the whole thing. She gets out the BB gun. You know what I mean? He reaches in the car again and acts like he's just going to go and, swat at me. And that's when my wife went on ahead and shot the BB gun,
And he walked up to me like he was going to fight me.
Okay.
So I ignored him. I got back in the van and I was going to deliver to the house, like trying to cross the street from him. He walked back up towards me saying, like, you're not supposed to do that, this, that, and the third. Okay. And I told him, like, really, like, go on about your business because this can go to a situation you don't want it to be. Then his girlfriend get out the car. I'm assuming that's his girlfriend. And she held up a rifle and she shot it.
Shot it. What color was it?
Black.
Black.
Then they drove around to the backyard.
Okay. Where's the BB gun at now?
So it's right there in the yard.
In the yard?
Yeah.
Where at?
It's right in the house on the counter.
I'm sorry?
It's right in the house on the counter.
Okay.
Yeah.
The BB gun's in the house on the counter?
on the counter.
Okay.
Yes.
That man was just really just fucking up traffic, and we honked his horn. So he had his door wide open, and there was another car trying to come the other way, and the car had to wait for him to close the door. And he stayed right there for a little bit, and we honked the horn to, get him to go because we want to go home. And starts yelling crazily at my husband, acting irate, and, you know, that's mine, you know what I mean? And he's reaching in his vehicle, you know, threatening my husband, continuously reaching in his vehicle, and I'm afraid for my husband's life, so I have a BB gun, and I pulled it out, and I just popped a couple of shots, and that was it. We just went on about our way, and the police were called.
He is parked like he is, but further back the road with the door wide open, so cars can't make it past them. They pretty much come up, but they basically say, hey, can you close your door? Driver becomes instantly upset, yelling at the male, calling him all types of names, saying he's going to beat him up, this, that, and the other. She said then he reached into the van, came back out, quickly reached back into the van. She didn't know what he was going for, so she hit fight or flight mode and fired some BBs.
When did she, so was this already in her hand, the BB gun?
She said they both said that she went in the car, we pulled her out, and then when she came out the car, she shot out.
I'm not buying it. In the event that's enough on me, that justifies popping Amazon driver in the face with a BB gun.
Yeah, over silver, not liking how they
Because, yeah, over that.
I think it's got a job.
What's his side of this?
It's pretty consistent. It's literally the same.
That he was there and that they were started cussing him out.
He was parked. They started cussing him out. They got out of the car. Other male comes up to him. Kept on going back and forth, like saying, "Hey, we're absolutely cussing him out, whatever." He was like, "Yeah, I'm just trying to deliver my packages, so I wasn't worried about it." So then the male comes up again, and then out of nowhere, a female goes in the car, pulls out the rifle, and then shoots him.
Hey, quick question for you. When you shot at him, about how far back do you think you were away from him? Were y'all like
Oh, I was still in my yard.
in your yard?
I was actually standing like right here.
Right here. And where was he at?
He was right there, still in the same place.
He's an Amazon driver. He has to do his job. He has to deliver the truck. So she escalated that point. You know, like they could have de-escalated. They never chose to.
I think since they...
And I know their defense is going to be, well, we didn't know what he was reaching for. He's an Amazon driver. He's getting into his truck to get packages.
That's a defense the lawyer can bring up, but as of right now, what we can see...
Yeah, this is probably ours all day. Yeah, this is fine.
Because he can still see out of his eye.
Well,
It's not even. I mean,
I just read aerosol. It still counts as it because it doesn't have to have the
serious bodily injury. So
but it doesn't. The injury doesn't have to be. It's just the attempt to popping him in an eye with a beam gun.
And also,
that's on that. We're not going to get aggravated battery because nothing was regularly useless nor temporarily used.
well, actually, as I found out, there is case law that if you have blurry vision as a result, that is ag battery. So I need to just go talk. I need him to
say how long you have to lose the function of the button.
That's true. You're just temporarily
So
disabled.
I'll go clarify with him if you want a 10-15 on how if
We at least got aerosol. And we'll go from there.
Yeah.
Okay.
If somebody can come with me,
I got you. I'll come with you.
All right, ma'am. If you could turn around, put your hands behind your back. Right now, your charges are aggravated assault and aggravated battery. Okay. Take a seat. Watch your head. I'm gonna get you buckled in. Okay. Can you lean back for me?
Yep.
I'm gonna have Abernathy knock out a search warrant so we can grab the gun out. It's sitting on the couch.
or we could, unless we just get his consent.
Well, that's what we were talking about. Right now, at this point, I'm gonna say no because while he gives consent, she's the one fighting the cause.
Yeah.
And when her lawyer goes, she was already in handcuffs, arrested for this, and then you ask her for her consent to go into her house to get it. Doesn't look good.
We can still read a Miranda. Get consent.
It's legally and down the line.
No?
Down the line, it's just easier and quicker to do that. So
Even if it's plain blue, you still get a
we're gonna get the search. What
He said it was blurry and everything.
I mean, if you get a poke in the eye, you're gonna be out for a second, and even if it's a second.
Assuming you're his boss?
No, I'm his brother.
Brother, okay.
She just smiled at me.
She's going to jail.
Huh? She just smiled at me.
She's going to jail for many felonies.
Oh, okay.
If she wants to smile, let her smile. She's going to court. Or she's going to jail and she'll have her court date, okay?
Okay, so as far as the paperwork and all that, trying to figure out
Stay in the shade here.
who would he speak with about pressing charges?
So She's going to jail. We're arresting her.
Okay.
So how it works is she's going to be arrested for aggravated assault and aggravated battery.
Okay.
Okay, because getting popped in the eye, you lose vision, become temporarily disabled, things like that. It falls under ag battery. So she's going to jail.
Okay.
So he doesn't have to press charges in that sense. We're doing it essentially for him in that, like by arresting her, and that's pretty much it. So he'll get the DA's office will reach out to him as this kind of progresses and as this goes down the line, keeping him updated on the case, let him know what's going on, let him know, kind of everything essentially.
Okay.
So that's taken care of.
Thanks for having our back with it. I'm gonna go ahead and call everybody, and we're gonna be bailed out in a couple hours. I know it takes a little bit to process you. So, do we know what she's being charged with?
I've got an idea, but let me just confirm with him. What is she being charged with? Just to confirm.
So, ag assault, ag battery.
Aggravated assault, aggravated battery,
Okay.
Oh, that's it.
and that's it.
Okay. Are those felonies? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Based on the footage, the officers were responding to a reported shooting and an alleged injury to the driver's eye. The central legal issue was not simply whether the BB gun was real, it was whether the woman's use of it was legally justified by the threat she believed she faced. Both sides gave accounts that agreed on some basic facts. There was an argument over the Amazon driver's vehicle blocking or obstructing the roadway, the confrontation became heated, and the woman ultimately fired the BB gun. But their descriptions of the moments immediately before the shooting differed significantly. The couple claimed the driver was threatening the husband, repeatedly reaching into his vehicle, and acting as though he was preparing to fight. The driver, meanwhile, described himself as trying to deliver packages and said the woman suddenly produced a rifle-like weapon and shot him in the eye. That distinction matters. Generally, a self-defense claim depends heavily on whether the person reasonably believed force was necessary to protect themselves or another person from an imminent threat. Simply being angry, arguing, or being verbally threatened does not automatically justify using force. The circumstances immediately before the shooting would be crucial. The officers also discussed an important evidentiary issue. They recognized that the fact the driver was an Amazon worker and was reaching into his vehicle could potentially support the defense's argument that the woman did not know what he was reaching for. At the same time, investigators questioned whether the circumstances actually justified shooting him, particularly given where everyone was positioned. The reported eye injury also became legally significant. Officers specifically investigated whether the shooting caused temporary vision problems and discussed whether the resulting impairment could support an aggravated battery charge under applicable law. The transcript shows that the officers ultimately arrested the woman for aggravated assault and aggravated battery, although the later case outcome states that the aggravated battery charge was dropped. One thing the footage does not establish by itself is exactly what the driver intended when he reached into his vehicle. It also cannot independently establish every detail of the couple's account or prove precisely how threatening the encounter appeared from the woman's perspective at the instant she fired. What is clear from the footage is that a dispute that began over a vehicle blocking the roadway escalated into the use of a BB gun against another person. Police treated the shooting as a serious criminal matter, arrested the woman, and the later outcome provided in the footage states that she was found guilty of aggravated assault and received a 10-year sentence, with 3 years to be served in jail and 7 years on probation.
Video.
What do you do now? What do you do for work?
I run a business now, so yeah, I got product in different grocery stores, like community support shops, all the natural vegan stuff.
Oh, really? Oh, awesome. What stores carry that?
We got Seven Nanda, we got Prohibition Liquor up here.
That man was just really just fucking up traffic, and we honked his horn. I'm afraid for my husband's life, so I have a BB gun, and I pulled it out, and I just popped a couple of shots, and that was it. We just went on about our way, and the police were called.